Alrighty guys, welcome back. I am in the shop now. Yes, transmission concerns guys. I was, however, able to test drive this one. Just got off a test drive. And I can semi-duplicate the problem guys. Now, from what I'm told from up front, look at that, 149,000 miles guys. Check engine light was on for a P0740. Alright, let's talk about that for a second before we get out and look at some things. P0740. I know this one by heart, guys. I have tackled this code time and time and time again. And I'm going to tell you guys, this car's shaking. I'm going to tell you guys the repairs that I made to fix this code. Although one may think another repair may fix this code. Yeah, we're going to talk about this right now. P0740. That stands for torque converter clutch circuit or torque converter clutch solenoid. TCC torque converter clutch solenoid. There's problem with the torque converter clutch. Okay, some of you guys, you have to understand when what happens when a clutch or when a torque converter lock up. Okay, what they're doing is trying to drop the emissions or drop the RPM as low as possible. Okay, so if you're at cruising speed and you're not constantly pressing on the gas pedal, that is a good time for your torque converter to be in a lockup position. All right, yes, that will help lower your RPM as well as emissions. Okay, so a lot of car makers will utilize that technology to pull that off. Now, so what I'm seeing and hearing from a lot of the comments and a lot of the questions I get on social media, on my Facebook account, on my Instagram, JT the Car Guy, by the way guys. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, JT the Car Guy, and Twitter. But what I'm getting a lot of questions concerning that code is, what should I do? What can I do to fix it? Now also, a lot of guys have went so far as to replace the torque converter clutch solenoid itself in hopes of fixing that problem. No success. A month later or even 2 days later, the code is back. That is because that is not your problem, guys. All right, that torque converter solenoid is attached to the valve body. That is not the reason why that code is setting. All right. However, if you look on the diagnostic, that is one of the possible causes. And in fact, I take that back. That can be the problem to your. That can be the cause of your problem. But I'm gonna say it like this: 100% of the repairs that I've done concerning this code. Not even 99.9. No, 100% of the repairs that I've done concerning this code was not TCC Solenoid, the solenoid itself. Okay, every repair that I've had to do to fix this problem was a physical, actual torque converter, guys. Now, I personally would go ahead and do a front pump along with that and recondition the input clutch assembly. Basically, an overhaul when you look at it. You know, we're talking about a 62 TE. Now, like I say, guys, because that solenoid is a physical part, I'm gonna show you in a second. I got a transmission actually tore apart. I'm gonna show you a picture of what I'm talking about. P0740, guys, you will eventually need a physical torque converter. Okay, stop wasting your time, stop wasting your money on a TCC solenoid. In fact, that's not even the name of it anymore. If you go to the parts department and ask for one, they may look at you scratching their head because they can't find it. It is now given a new name, and I hope they gave it a new name to combat the number of times people are replacing this part for no reason. VFM, okay, variable force, VFS, variable force solenoid, guys. That is the name of this part officially. Let's go out and look at the part. All right, guys. In fact, stay tuned. Let me go to a break. When I get back, we're gonna be out physically looking at exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm tired of you guys wasting your money on this repair and it's not a successful repair. All right, stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, guys, with any transmission complaint, number one thing you need to do is verify the fluid. All right, we've discussed that time and time again. Now, I got this transmission tore apart because I'm about to use the complete valve body assembly on another problem. All right, in fact, if you're interested in what I'm doing with this, watch this video right here. But for now, we're going to discuss this matter at hand. P0740. a lot of people are removing a pan. Now, it's not an easy job considering on what car is coming out of, the model and the application you're working on. It's not that easy. There's the pan, got the pan off. So you take the pan off. This is what everybody's replacing for P0740. It is, in some catalogs, it's called a torque converter clutch solenoid. In the newer model catalogs, or even at the dealer, it's called a variable force solenoid, VFS. All right, however, this is what people are replacing for P0740. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you based off experience, and to me, that's who you should be listening to. People with physical experience, not somebody that can read a book and comprehend a book very well. I have no problem with those guys, but I'm telling you, if they lead you to this part for this problem, you're just wasting time and money. Okay. And so I saw one guy in the shop, in the dealership, actually, well, it must be the valve body. So he kept, I mean, a lot of people in denial. I put one on these on, still got a problem. I Mopar warranty this, put another one on, still got a problem. Well, it must be the whole valve body assembly. Because keep in mind, guys, inside this valve body is a lot of valves. There is a torque converter valve, torque converter clutch valve. In this valve body is a lot of valves. Okay, so that would lead a technician or mechanic to believe it must be the complete valve body. That way you would get a new VFS along with new torque converter valves because you're doing the whole complete valve body. I'm also here to tell you that it's a big waste of time. In order to fix a P0740, guys, you need, that's right, baby. It's hard to explain. I can't get a good explanation from engineers, so I took it upon myself to give an explanation. What I think is happening is the clutch material inside the transmission, simple, is worn out. Okay, so when lockup occur or tries to occur, it will not hold. That will send signal back to these valves saying something is wrong, and it will let it go, and that code would be set. But replacing this is not the answer. You're going to need a physical torque converter, and I would go so far as to also replace the front pump. All right, so stop it, guys. I don't want to spend too much time hammering away on this because I don't like you guys wasting money. Now, like I say, I'm about to swipe out this whole complete valve body and go in another project, but get your torque converter. Now, as it relates to this car that I'm working on, that's exactly what I'm going to write up. Now, I'm not going to see 70% trying to fix this transmission, so I might just actually get a repair job out of this van I'm talking about, the one I was just in. So I'm going to write up a torque converter, front pump, an overhaul kit. That shouldn't take it over to 70%. That way I would get to overhaul it. Now, I'm way ahead of myself, guys. Let me back up a little bit, guys. What you didn't see on the camera is me checking the fluid. I've also gone so far to drop the pan because you want to see his material down in the pan, clutch material. If you see that magnet full of clutch debris, like it's in this image right here, yes, you can almost assume all that clutch material came from here. That's why you really setting that code, and that debris can easily lock up valves or restrict valve flow, restrict a lot of things. So I'm going to write that up as my repair. Reverse flush the cooler. You got to make sure the cooler is not restricted or you can overheat it. And that's what I'm going to do on this, guys. This turned out to be a talking video, guys. I apologize, but I want you guys to stop wasting money on this freaking torque converter clutch solenoid or VFS solenoid. Variable force solenoid is what the new name is. It's a waste of money. All right. So I'm gonna direct people to this video next time they ask me, what should I do on the P0740? Now, granted, this replacing this is a whole lot inexpensive and less labor than replacing a torque converter. But you want the car fixed, or you want to put a bandage on it for about 2 weeks, because that's exactly how long it lasts. I gotta go, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Nope. I'll see y'all in the next video.